Hello guys, how are you doing? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Cess Paulo, and if this is your first time here, please don't make it your last. Subscribe to my channel, turn on that notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video, and don't forget to like and also share with your friends and comment in the comment section. So today guys, I am back with another amazing story time. Yes, I love story times because I love talking. And guys, the number of wrong decisions that I have made in this young life of mine, sometimes I pinch myself and I wonder what the hell was I thinking, because I have made so many wrong decisions, and well, I'm grateful that none of them have really had very bad consequences. But anyway, let me share with you this story, and it's about how I ran away from home the second time. So if you guys have watched my previous videos, there is a time I ran away from home, and then I also ran away like a year later. I tried to run away. So now let's begin the story, and tell me guys, how do you like my makeup today? Yes. So normally I'm not a fan of a lot of makeup, but lately I have been liking the transformation because it's good to change. But anyway, let's begin this story. So this happened again guys when I was in high school. Well, I don't know what was wrong with me in high school, but once again, the second time I tried to run away from home. So this story, it started quite a long time. Now this one was different from the other one that was abrupt. This one I had thought of it for months, and I actually planned for months. When I was in school, I went home, I stayed over the long holiday, and then I was supposed to run away on my way back to school. But now the idea how it was created, I had this friend in high school who we used to have very big dreams with, and her name was Isabella. So Sabe, if you ever watch this video, kindly comment in this video because I know you're going to laugh about how stupid we were. But anyway, she used to sit behind me in class, so we would, like, we were her noisemakers, so we used to talk a lot and tell each other how we're going to do it. Because guys, for me, I wanted to be a bikini and underwear designer. So, and for her, she wanted to be a model and a musician. So we kind of had similar goals, and so we used to talk a lot. And I remember there was this one time we planned with her that we are actually going to run away and go to Mombasa and start life there. And I was a teenager guys. So I knew that in Mombasa rent is very cheap, and I know it's hot. So for me, like, based on what I had been told by my cousins, my friends who had traveled, they were like, in Mombasa you just need around 3,000, 4,000. You have rent for a whole month, and then you just need a mattress and a fan and a fridge. But we were told a mattress and a fan, and now you'll be buying food. They were even saying like you buy kitunguu, nyanya imekatakatwa in Mombasa. So for me, I knew Mombasa was going to be very affordable. I did the math and I was like, you know what, the money I'm given when I'm coming back to school, I can actually save that and pay rent, and then I will be able to live in Mombasa. And I knew I'm a hustler, so there's no way I was going to serve. I would find a job, I would do whatever I was meant to do, and I would become who I was meant to be. And like, gosh, okay guys, sometimes when you think of the things you have done and the things you used to think of, you just, yani nafikiria kama naweza jichuna nijipinch. And okay, so for a long time guys, I already had the idea of living in Mombasa, but I really didn't have plans of running away. But you know, I was getting fed up because my dad was promising me he's gonna transfer me from one school to a different school, and he had not done that. So I was mad at him. I was mad of school being beaten, so much assignments. I honestly did not like that life of school, especially school, not even home. School was my main issue, and also home, I wanted my freedom. So we planned, we talked about it many times, and then the time reached when I went home for the long holiday, for the end term, yeah, the end term. So that time I had a lot of fights a lot at home. I was fighting a lot with my siblings. I'm fighting with my dad, and yani nilikuwa nimefika mwisho. So I planned that when I'm going back to school, I would not go back to school. I would go to Mombasa, not knowing anything about Mombasa. I had never been to Mombasa, even Nairobi. I had only been to Nairobi with my parents, so I basically just knew home. But here I am, I want to go to Mombasa. Okay, so what I did, guys, through that period when I was at home, I stole shopping. So I stole maize flour, I stole wheat flour, sugar, dengu, the basics. Yeah, I had done my math, the things we used to consume the most at home. So I had 2 kgs of each of them. And even soap and tissue, I would, whenever my dad would do shopping for the house, I would go, steal some, and store it. So my dad used to complain a lot, like, you guys told me to buy sugar last week and sugar is over, but here was Seth just doing shopping for her Mombasa house. So by the time, I think midterm is usually 1 month. So by the time the midterm was over, guys, I had enough shopping, everything, 2 kgs, 2 kgs, and like sugar and wheat flour, I had 4 kgs because I knew pancakes and coffee, that was very essential when I was broke. So the day came for me to go back to school. Everyone knew everything was okay. I did not tell anyone of my plans, by the way. Even Sabe, we had discussed this, but she didn't have an idea that I was actually planning to run away from home. So, like usual, I was given money for shopping to go to school, and I knew now that is my transport because I already have all my shopping in my bag. So what I did, guys, in my backpack, the one I used to go back to school with, I put uko chini, I put the shopping down, and I had quite a big bag because you know how you are in school, when you're leaving you want to carry everything so that it can be washed at home. So I used to have quite a big bag, and I packed all my shopping down there. And then on top of the shopping, now I put my school uniform just so that I can cover, but I had carried clothes, my clothes. I only had one uniform just to cover the top so that you can see like it's a school girl in case someone opened my bag. But below there, I knew Mombasa was hot and I wanted to carry so many clothes, so I just had tights and t-shirts. So I knew tights and t-shirts, they're very tiny, so you can carry quite a number. I remember I had about 10 outfits, 10 tights and t-shirts that I was going to wear there. I didn't even have shoes, by the way. I did not think of shoes. I just had, I think, I never thought of shoes that I needed shoes there. So, time is here to go back to school that day. I just took my things and my bag full of my unga. By the way, guys, I didn't even know where I could board a car to go to Mombasa to. Like, my plan was just to go to Mombasa. I don't even, right now that I'm thinking of it, I don't even know whether I planned to go by bus or by air, because whenever I was doing my maths, transport was never there. It never occurred to me that I actually need to go. Well, anyway, I took my bag with my things ready to go to Mombasa, and I left home. I told my dad, my siblings, everyone that bye, nimerudi shule, and I went. So inside, guys, you remember I told you I carried tights and t-shirts. Inside I had a tight, I just pulled it up above my knees, and then my t-shirt was inside, and then on top I have my uniform and my sweater. And you remember I had carried so many things from school so that they can be washed. So I left them all at home, and I went now with the clothes that I had packed, plus now the uniform I'm wearing, because of course, that time was the back to school time, so I knew if anyone saw me in home clothes, they're going to wonder why am I not in my school clothes, because I used to study close to my home. So like people knew what washule yetu, they've been seen going back, and if going back to school, and if I didn't have my uniform, where was I going? So yeah, I left home like a school girl and I went to town, people thinking I'm going to board a car to go to my school, but of course I knew. And guys, I wasn't even scared. I wasn't even thinking. To me, I just knew I'm going to Mombasa and things are going to be okay. So I went to town like every person, and When I went there, guys, when I was going to cross the bus stop now, I thought of my dad receiving news that I have ran away from home, that I'm not in school, I can't be found. And in my mind, what I imagined was that my dad received a phone call as he was crossing the road, and I was like, he got shook and he was hit by a car, guys. What? So at that moment, now I am going to cross the road so that I can find a way to go to Mombasa. And then I imagine my dad crossing the road and being told that I have ran away and him being hit by a car. And that shook me, guys. I could not do anything. At that point, I froze and I changed my plans instantly because I was like, no, I can't let my dad, like, I can't imagine losing my dad because of my stupidity. And so I was like, you know what? This is not worth it. Let me just go to school. I don't even care about the math. I hate school. I just can't. Like the picture that was created in my mind, I had no option. I just had to go to school. And that is basically how I changed my mind, just by the thought of imagining my dad getting into an accident because of my stupidity. I made an about turn. I went straight. I didn't even think twice, guys. I didn't do, you remember I have money for shopping. I didn't do my back to school shopping. I didn't even buy anything. I went to school with my bag, the bag with my shopping, with my unga, skari, kila kitu, hadi mafuta ya kupika. By the way, I had even mafuta ya kupika. I went with it just like that to school, with my tight inside my skirt and a t-shirt inside my blouse. And luckily that day, guys, when I went to school, we were not being done the inspection. There used to be inspection, but because I arrived late, I was lucky not to find any inspection going on. So I went to school with unga ya chapati, unga ya ugali, skari, mafuta, hadi unga ya uji. I went with all those to school. And I like remember my friend asking me, and I told them that I forgot which bag I was supposed to carry, and I carried the wrong bag. And I knew that my dad back at home would wonder why my clothes were left at home. My uniform was still at home. So I just went, I borrowed a teacher a phone, and I called my dad and I lied to him that I forgot my uniforms. And so he made arrangements to send the uniforms to me. And I never told him, guys, what I was actually doing. I remember I just had my uniform sent. And then for the school shopping, I just approached a teacher who used to teach maths, and he used to be sent sugar and everything. I just sent him, I told him that I lost my money for shopping, and now that I found it when I came back to school, it was in my bag. I requested him to go shop for me, which he gladly accepted. He did for me all the shopping. By the way, he did it for free. And my dad sent my things, I got them, and I went on with education like nothing ever happened, guys. And even my dad, when he watches this video, he's going to find out right now. Maybe now he's going to join the dots of what happened, but I have never ever told him about this. I think I've told my small sister. I'm not sure if I told my brother, but I've told only a few people of what I was going to do. So this is going to shoot y'all, but anyway, that was another stupid attempt of trying to run away from home. And guys, I don't know what I can tell you, but running away from home is never a solution. You see, guys, I have tried it twice. The serious ones, you know, there are those ones that you thought of running away from home, and then you just go and stay at a friend's place, and in the evening you go back to your home. But now these ones, I did things. And I think for parents and teachers, it's good that you listen to your kids. If they keep complaining about something, listen to them, because you see, some of them result to things like I was thinking, and they think of running away from home and running away from school because they don't have a way, they don't know how they can talk to someone, and they are able to solve their issues without thinking of such extremes. And guys, that was it. That was my story of how I tried to run away from home the second time, and that was the last time. Actually, I did try to run away. I have never tried, and it's stupidity. You should not try it. Just stay home and stay safe. And I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and if you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you have ever tried to run away from home, also tell me about your experience, maybe in the comment section, or start your own YouTube channel and give us the story. And also, if you want to see how, okay, these outfits, Are you saying it? It's a cover up, so you can use it to lounge in the house. You can use it as a bikini cover up. You can wear a bodysuit or a bodycon, a play suit, and then wear this on top. And I made it with my hands, guys, handmade. So make sure you follow me on Instagram at Cess Designs and at Cess Paulo, so that you can see more of my work. And also, if you want to order a piece for yourself, I am here. Woo! So guys, that is it. That is my story, and I'll see you in the next video, which is probably going to be tomorrow. Bye bye.